Hey, what's up guys, Mashine here, come back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about why I am investing in some of these cases when there's over 1.6 million of them available on the market. But if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and only about 15% of you guys who watch the videos actually are, it definitely helps out the channel a lot. Discord's going to be the top link in the description. Let's hop on into it. If I haven't given away already, I'm going to be investing into some of the PRISMA cases, and this is going to sound absolutely crazy, but there actually is a method behind the madness here. The PRISMA case is currently the most listed on the market for CSGO, coming in at over 1.6 million cases listed. For a little reference, the next highest is the Danger Zone case with 1.1 million, and then the PRISMA 2 case with 680,000. Now the PRISMA case is triple almost the PRISMA 2 case, but there's a reason I'm going to be investing into some of these. First up here, which is the most obvious reason why, is the price. Now the price of it is going to determine everything, but currently the price is starting to see a little bit of an uptrend. We've only got 4,800 of these trading at the 4-cent mark, and there's 2.5 million requests to buy at 3 cents. Now the way I am investing, I'm buying them at 3 cents. That's the only way you can make it make sense in my mind to invest into these. With that, there's only 4,800 of them listed at 4 cents, so it's very possible that we could see the price move back up to 5 cents in the future, and with 5 cents you're already at a break-even mark for the case if you bought it at 3 cents. It's such a fast moving case that I don't think that the actual amount listed really matters too much. There's 4,800, but really there's over 5,000 of these selling every hour. Now the majority of those are going to be for that 3 cent mark. If you just watch it if you open up a browser and watch it, you'll see the number constantly moving as people are listing it for 3 cents just to quick sell it, and a lot more requests are coming in to buy at 3 cents. But you can just watch the number for 4 cents as well. It's going to fluctuate up and down a little bit, and I think it's definitely interesting to see which way it is trending at the moment. At this point though, I think the most common response I'm going to get is it's still in the active drop pool, and that is 100% correct. It is still in the active drop pool, but looking at our chart here, you can see that on average it's taken about 2 years for most cases to move into the rare and discontinued date. Now this is either when they become non-prime or they're just getting pushed into the very rare drop pool. Now we are currently in kind of a case drought, I would say. We have not seen the same amount of cases released as we did a couple years ago. And for that reason, even though it's on average 2 years that these cases are pushed into it, I think we're definitely going to see a little bit of a longer wait time for the PRISMA case. But that still doesn't discount that this case has been out for almost 2 years. It seems like a long time for it to stay at 3 cents, and we really haven't seen any cases that low in a long time. There's still a lot of them available on the market, and they're constantly being dropped, so the price is being weighed down a bit. But I think in the future we're definitely going to see it bump back up to 4 to 5 cents on average, rather than just a base 4 cents is what we're seeing right now. My hope is with this operation, Valve has hooked in a lot of new players that they want to keep around, and the only way you're really going to keep these players around playing the game for a while is with new cases, because they're not going to release back-to-back operations or anything crazy like that. I think we're definitely going to see a little bit more case dropping. Hopefully we're going to see a couple new cases at least in 2021. I'd like to see 3 to 4 new cases. Now that is a bit of a stretch, but I think 3 is definitely doable if we see them release maybe April, July, and maybe November-ish, and then you see another new operation potentially at the end of the year there. Finally, something else that is very important to me is the actual skins inside. Now the skins inside the PRISMA case are actually pretty impressive if you're looking at a specific few. First up, you got the Op Atheris. The Op Atheris is one skin that is just not fallen in price. It's the reason that this case actually is desirable to open, because if you look, it's actually gone for a pretty decent price for just a purple. You're looking at your factory new at $12 and your StatTrak factory new at almost $40. Now even there, your field tested is looking around $3 and your minimal mare is looking at about $5. So if you get one of these, you're almost guaranteed to break even unless it's battle scarred. I think this is definitely going to keep the collection in rotation that people are opening because they want to get this off. And then there's also the red skins inside. You've got your 5/7 angry mob that no one likes, and I completely agree, it's a pistol. It's not really the most exciting skin, but you also have your M4A4 the Emperor, and this is one of the ones that also keeps the price up a lot. You're looking at your field tested at 23, but your factory new is where the actual value is. You're looking at a factory new of $140 and a StatTrak factory new of $466. I think this is definitely something that could rope into people who actually think they can get this skin rather than it being such a small percentage chance. But even if you pull a factory new one of these, it's almost the same as unboxing a knife. Last but not least, inside the case as well, it also has some pretty nice knives, if I do say so myself. You're looking at Tiger Tooth, Marble Fade, Ultraviolet, Doppler. All of these are available on the Talon knives, which is the big kind of draw in for most people in my eyes. The Talon knife is very similar to the Karambit, and personally I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's definitely one that's going to drive up the price a lot. You're looking at factory new, like the Tiger Tooth is almost $600. Same with your Dopplers, it's around $600 to $700, and the potential for a Ruby or a Sapphire is definitely going to be a pretty nice addition to the case. Overall, as much as I do enjoy the PRISMA case, I think the one area it lacks in is its competition, which is the PRISMA 2 case. I think the area it really lacks in most is definitely going to be its pinks. The PRISMA 2 case has the AK-47 Phantom Disruptor, which is a lot better than anything the PRISMA case can offer in the form of pinks. But I don't think this should draw you away from the PRISMA case entirely. The Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, one of them has to be better there, but that doesn't mean the other one is just going to be significantly lower and never actually reach a good market value for it. Overall, I think the PRISMA case could definitely have a lot of potential moving forward, but I think it's definitely going to be a hard uphill battle, as there's just so many of these coming in every single day by players listing them on the market, just trying to get that 1 or 2 cents. That it's definitely going to be very hard for this case to push itself out, but it's something we've seen with every other case. If this case is suddenly removed and put into the non-prime drop pool, if we see a new case or something very similar among those lines, I think this could definitely open up a lot of good investment opportunities. And for 3 cents, it's very hard to lose. The maximum you could really lose is 2 cents, and that's if the price stays at 3 cents. But with a price at 4 cents selling almost immediately, you could definitely potentially lose a maximum of 1 cent, and for that reason I'm going to put some money into these. This is definitely a very long-term investment, and there's probably going to be cases that will outcompete this just because they're going to shoot up in price, just because the demand for them is going to go insane. But I think there's definitely going to be a lot of cases that are going to do worse than the PRISMA case. I think the PRISMA case could definitely be moved out of the prime drop pool in the future, and for that reason I'm just going to grab some of these now while they're super cheap. But that is all I have for today, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. PRISMA case could be on the rise soon. Better keep an eye out for it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you have a great rest of your day.